Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Dio Versailles, and today we're going to go through the monthly challenges from number 21 to 30 for the month of October 2024. The first one that we're going to do is challenge number 21. It is Fiora. Her special rules are SI Discount and Good Morning Grumpy. Game start, the foe summons a hibernating rock bear. And for this, we're going to be using Kindred, because when we see Fiora's name, we think Kindred. Support champion doesn't super matter. We can take Zoe, seems fun. She has a stun. Spells just don't really need anything. We can go to... Looking for cost reduction on Kindred would be ideal. Farsight Alteration's not bad either. Okay, well we didn't get anything that we wanted, but we can go ahead and pick up Coral Crush Gauntlets. That'll be 1 extra damage. And Fiora's power is Time to Duel. When one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, give the ally +1/+1 and tough this round. Go ahead and keep the Wings of the Wave in hand. It creates a prey. Also draws a card for free, so it doesn't actually cost you anything. Maybe it's supposed to cost 1? I don't even know at this point. But we're going to play it because we can't afford to play anything else.
The breath takes, the waters give.
Also drop Fading Icon here. This gives us an additional prey. And what prey does is every round start, they get Last Breath, deal 2 damage to the enemy nexus, so we have 6 damage right here. Could drop Fiora or Kindred. If we do that, Fiora will probably attack and kill something that we probably don't want to die. So we're going to go ahead and crumble her instead. And this is why I like Kindred against Fiora. Anytime that Fiora can do something, Kindred can counter it directly.
Shall we do?
And if we wanted, we can make an additional Kindred here.
A glimpse of what is yet to
That's
come.
what Guardian Angel is for.
We do not linger.
And these have been around for 3 or 4 rounds? 3 rounds. So they should be 6 damage each. You can test that by killing them. Crumble. So yeah, we did 6 damage there.
One to remember us by.
And we're gonna have, looks like 14 damage going into next round. Could kill this Kindred and make another one. That should increase our total damage
An
output.
interplay of shadow like dappled sunlight.
And then we just attack because Fiora can do nothing to block. And if we needed to, we had 8 extra damage from the prey here.
The chase ends.
More lie ahead.
Next, we're going to go into Challenge 22. This is Zed. Special rules are Empire above all, round end, grant all units +2/+0, and pick their bones clean. Each round, the first time the foe summons a unit, granted impact. So, I don't know, Zed's typically just kind of difficult to deal with. We're going to be using Veigar here with Big Guns, Chemtech Duplicator, and Frozen Tomb. Frozen Tomb might draw us into 2 Veigars if we're lucky, and if we don't draw Veigar, we get to play him anyway. So that's pretty nice. think I'm gonna take Zillion's thing here just for the crystal carrier. But it might have been worth trying to reroll a little bit there. Don't need anything from spells chest. From champion item chest, we're going to be taking, again, hopefully cost reduction. And we find Power Rift, which is good enough. And we go into Zed, whose power is Blade in the Darkness. Round end, if the Nexus took damage this round, the foe's strongest unit strikes it. And we want to find Veigar in hand. It doesn't super matter Veigar for the purposes of the monthly challenge. We don't really need him on the board, but it does make everything a little bit quicker if we do have him, because every round he increases the power of the darkness everywhere. And now that Zed's on board, we'll go ahead and remove him. We can play Zillion as well. Reckoner Mark will kill the Navori Blades Scout without us having to spend the other darkness. We will need to spend this darkness at some point, but the more it grows, the faster we're going to be able to kill the opponent's Nexus. I don't think I want any of those.
Practicing, and it's not perfect.
If your prediction is correct, we have much to look forward to.
And now, because of Frozen Tomb, we got our second Veigar on board. So these will go up by 2 every round. We're also in duplicate territory, so we're going to play additional darknesses. We needed to play a couple darknesses just so that we could level up, and next round we should win the game. Yeah, this will play 3 times. I'm unsure of big guns over Luden's Tempest for Veigar, especially using Frozen Tomb, because we're forced to get him on board. But it is nice for those early rounds to just start with 3 damage even if you don't draw your champion. So, unclear on what the correct way to go about that is, but either seems fine. Next we're going to challenge 23. This is going to be Jinx and Viktor. Rules are repetition. When any player plays a spell, they copy it with the same targets, and swarm tactics. When the foe attacks, they summon an ephemeral attacking arachnoid horror. For this we're going to be using Annie, and I feel like double Dreadway Chase Gun here is going to be really good, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And probably doesn't matter what we pick, so I'll just go ahead and take this Viktor here. Also not sure what we're looking for. This is one of those I'll know it when I see it kind of deals. Power Riff on Captive Greyback is bad. Spirit Stone on Armed Gearhead's a little funny, and we're kind of running out of rerolls anyway, so probably won't hurt to spend a little bit here. And we go into Jinx, whose power is Rocket Go Boom. When the foe attacks, they play a Super Mega Death Rocket. And we do want Annie. We don't find her.
I have my orders.
No one's the wiser. Everything's
Both of these units are going to die next round to the attack. That attack can be maybe pretty bad too. We'll see. Kinda want to get Mana Soul Student on board. We don't have Annie. Fight would already be over if we did.
Where are you from? Timing is everything.
Legion Saboteurs are going to die anyway, so there's no reason to not block with them.
That's so cool.
Here we'll drop Viktor. We can start doing damage with Hex Core upgrade.
Not history.
And we may as well attack. I'm not sure it matters. He just refilled his board anyway, so. Or she. Or it. It is just a computer. Gonna lose our Mana Soul Student here. Before we do that, we're gonna want to head and play Death's Hand, get rid of their biggest threat.
No refund.
We got life steal, so we're feeling pretty good.
I'm done being scared. It's their turn.
Play Hex Core upgrade here. This will make the prefect a little bit stronger.
You can do better than that.
And this should be good enough to win. Kind of annoying. I wanted the fun of playing Annie here, and we did it with Viktor instead, which is fine, but, you know, when you're excited about a thing and it doesn't happen, a little bit sad. Pick Shadow Totem. We go into Viktor, whose power is beyond mere flesh. The foe's units have +1/+1 for every keyword. So with Shadow Totem, if we play Annie on round 1, what's going to happen is we're going to way overfill our hand because we're going to be creating 8 warning shots, which obviously is too many. But we can play a unit first. And this way we're burning slightly less, but it shouldn't matter. I believe I have 50 damage and warning shots here. That's how last round was supposed to go.
Wasn't it fun?
If you knew you were going to get Shadow Totem, you'd want two Luden's Tempest instead, but you know, you can never know. Alright, challenge 24 is Yasuo. Special rules are Power of Observation. Game start, all players summon a Hextech Observatory. Vicious Enemy, which is just they're a little bit stronger, and withstand round start, grant the foe's units +0/+1. For this, we're going to be using Aatrox. we're just not really concerned about it, so we're just kind of throwing whatever. And our Aatrox is 6 stars, so he's pretty good. I think I don't have the mana gem on it. But 5 star with the 6 star power, I guess. Kind of the same thing. Take Lucian, why not? Honored Lord we can get. Quickstrike Blade, probably fun. And double attack. All that sounds pretty good together. Yasuo's power is the Gathering Storm. When the foe's units attack, stun the player's weakest unit, and the foe draws 1. Actually, I've been wanting to try Yasuo with Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn might be a counter. On the other hand, Caitlyn I don't super enjoy playing, so I haven't done it yet. Also kind of random if you get flash bombs, but every time they attack they're going to draw flash bombs, and that is typically good for killing them. And here we're just not going to do anything until Yasuo attacks, otherwise we'd get stunned, lose the unit, a whole bad thing. We can also see that in hand Yasuo does have a Steel Tempest, so we're just going to have to watch out for that. So this attack probably won't connect. Unless he uses mana from something else. And drop a Blooming Cultist here. And we're going to attack anyway. Presumably, yeah, Lucian will get stunned. He'll take 2. That's fine, I guess. Next round we're going to kill him by playing Aatrox anyway.
Brother, what have you become?
If I told you, would you
All that lives, I will end. Look into
even I have goodness.
Get hit pretty hard, but not really a worry.
Terrain here is opinionated. I follow only one path, my own.
Mark my passage.
Now I'm a little bit worried.
The dark within. Merely a vessel.
I think I'm willing to sacrifice for the 7 hit points. Well, I guess we're gonna just lose it back anyway. Maybe that was a bad plan. Don't think you can win right here.
Keep going, kid. You'll get it.
Only war can bring me peace.
Left foot, left foot.
Intruder, get him!
Aserio!
No cure for fools. Run. I do all right.
The others, affirmative! Take the high ground!
Is the captain ready to serve his general once more?
We just play out some cards. Nice to have something on the board. Here we're going to get rid of Yasuo. It's a definite thing that we're going to do. I'm going to equip this guy first just in case something weird happens. And we're going to use Aatrox's champion spell for free.
Answer for what you have done.
Second Yasuo is fine. Get rid of him too.
Return home, Yasuo.
Don't quite have enough for third Yasuo. But we will attack with Aatrox here. And we can attack with the other quick attack unit. Go ahead and play World Ender. This should end the game.
This is the final war.
I see you there.
Oh, we brought friends. Clear lightning.
Aatrox is wild, man. I was down many hit points and I ended with full life. It's just a thing that happens. Kinda slow though. Next challenge is Fizz and Tahm Kench. Special rules are only the strong, ground end, kill all units except each player's strongest, and mush. When the foe attacks, they summon an attacking random 1-cost Poro. Those will kind of balance each other out. You'll take 1 damage, but then that unit won't exist anymore. And for this, we're going to use Samira. That looks fine. Samira is... you can kind of play her just by herself, and she'll get big, and yeah, that should be enough to win. We can go ahead and take... I don't know what actually helps us here. I think I want something different. Not exactly sure what I'm looking for. I think I'll know it when I see it though. We'll take this. I don't know if it's what I'm looking for, but I'm tired of rerolling. And then for this, Stylish Shot is good, but we don't need Storm Culling on it or Emperor's Favor. Doubling Brainworm on Withering Mist does make it so that when we play that spell, they'll discard 2 cards, which is really nice. If your opponent doesn't have cards, they can't win the game. I'm really just not finding anything I like. You can take Hextech Fabricator 2 on Stylish Shot, and draw a champion on Death's Hand. Sounds good to me. You go into Tahm Kench, whose power is Big Feast. When the foe summons a unit, granted +0/+2. Let's go ahead and see how all of this works. I'm not a Samira expert, but she's not like super complicated or anything.
These jewels are more than mere trinkets.
We want to trigger the Plunger, but we're not really able to, except by using Stylish Shot. And we kind of don't want to use Stylish Shot until Samira's on the board. So
Pablo's been down, but his knee out.
They're watching.
Scale me behind.
can't quite level here. We will be able to this round.
Table for one. You oblige.
Aye! Dinner on you then!
Stylish shot there's a little bit of a waste of mana, but I do want to level Samira so I can take advantage of her rally from Crown Guard Inheritance. I want a solution for this Tahm Kench right here. A unit's dead anyway, so we may as well add some damage in the future.
Isn't it thrilling?
And we finish off with a stylish shot. Can take double attack, that sounds amazing. Can get rid of a card. Probably City Breaker. Then we go into Fizz's power is Mercurial Nature. Round start, the foe creates in hand a fleeting spell that costs 3 or less from their regions. It costs 1. Keep Death's Hand. Has a lot of things going for it.
Don't ask for permission or forgiveness.
Not playing any spells quite yet because we want to play 6 in a round, and we just didn't have the ability to do that. Now that we do, we will. Afraid to play Ruined Reckoner. I'm not sure I can get Samira stronger. Why is that animation so slow? Well, whatever. Gives us enough to play Flare, which will level us up, which will give us a second attack. With the double attack, obviously that's going to be perfect.
Blink and you'll miss me. Isn't it thrilling? This should be fun. Blink and you'll miss me.
Sometimes you just have champions that are so good that you don't even need to know how to play them in order for them to win. And Samira is one of those champions. And we get a Silver Star Vessel. Runeterra and Crystals. We're always hoping to get like a Nova Shard, but I haven't gotten one in a while. It's a low % chance. Next we're going into Jhin and Swain. Special rules are Arms Race. All players summon 2 Funsmiths at game start. And Sandboarding, when the foe gets the attack token, they summon a Roiling Sands. For this, I chose to use Elise, which to me seems like overkill, but I don't know. Who am I to question myself from the past? If I didn't want to do that, then I should have thought about it. take Jin's back. It has Mystic Shot in it. Arachnoid Host with Power Rift might be playable. That'd kind of be cool. Double Time Watch is kind of the same idea there. And I guess we'll give our Spiderlings regeneration. Why not? Go into Jhin, whose power is when you Nexus strike him, he gets a Fleeting Blade's Edge. Not a great power. And we are looking for Elise. Can't play her on this round. Because of Gale Force, she would go back into our deck. And that would be a disaster.
My first big mission.
Go ahead and use Spell Slinger on this Boom Crew rookie.
Get him.
Assume our opponent attacks here. Nope, they do nothing. That's fine. Elise could die on play here.
There's nothing to fear.
Thermogenic Beam
Of course I'm ready.
being the primary way. That doesn't happen, which probably means we've won the game.
To me, my darling.
Let's go, Fang.
We could use a bite.
And that is Jhin.
Some of us are only human.
And we can pick up Shadow Totem on Elise. Sounds pretty good. We get double boost from Fear Cleaving Axe that way. And get rid of Shrieking Spinner. You go into Swain, whose power is Suffer. Round start, deal 3 to all the player's damaged units. We have regeneration, so that shouldn't matter. And we start with Elise, which is great. We have Boom Crew Rookie, pretty happy with this hand.
I can do this.
So the only thing that can beat us right now is the stun. We're going to want to play a unit just to try to draw it out. Could still have it,
I don't bite.
but we can't afford to continue now.
Get her out from the darkness.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, we do a nice 60 damage to the enemy Nexus. Completely unnecessary, but
Darkness.
Elise is fun. Not sure why I chose Elise here.
Time to go.
Maybe I just build in every other spot and it seemed fine. Honestly, couldn't tell you.
Some of us are only human.
And for our next trick, we're going into Yasuo, whose power is Empire Above All, round end, grant all units +2/+0, and Battlefield Training, round start, grant the foe's weakest unit +1/+1. We're going to be using Elise again, because, yeah, I don't know. Feels like you could put something weaker here and it would have been fine. Don't want any of those. Crackshot Corsair with Mana Gem sounds pretty good there. Honored Lord, we can take Fury. And Champion Item Chest, take Shadow Totem.
My destination.
Then we go into Yasuo, whose power is Gathering Storm. When the foe attacks, they stun the weakest unit and they draw 1. We're going to go ahead and mulligan this entire hand. We did pick up Elise now, which is great. And usually we don't want to attack on
Invite
or
doesn't
play
hurt.
unit on
Sure does.
round 1 because it'll just get
Thanks,
stunned. But if we stun them back, then we don't take damage. So that's nice. Here we're going to play the Spider Lean to have Yasuo play Yasuo. Now he's out of mana.
There's
And
nothing
we'll drop Elise. We attack with Elise. And we don't attack with the Ephemeral at first because we want Fear Cleaving to get bigger. And then we attack with everything.
Suck.
And there is simply no way for Yasuo to stop this.
from the dark.
Elise is truly incredible.
Hope you brought friends.
Kind of requires you a Fear Cleaving Axe though. And maybe Gale Force. Fear Cleaving Axe is very good. I think it's available in the free pool.
Leaving so soon, the little ones will miss you.
And if you don't have it, it's probably definitely worth looking into. Next we're going into Nautilus and Azir. Special rules are no looking back while the player has no cards in hand. Their units have +2/+2. Literally has never happened. And Echoes from the Deep, the foe's units have +0/+1. For this, because it's Azir, we're going to be tossing Yasuo at it. We're always happy to use a stunner against Azir, and you can do that with Morgana, Veigar, Yasuo, or Annie. Yeah, go ahead and take Scion Reborn here. I just don't feel like rerolling more. Strategic Execution is one of my favorite spells. Here it costs 3 less, so I'm probably going to end up picking that up. But let's do some rerolls first to see if we find anything fun. Maybe we'll use all our mana somewhere, or all our gold somewhere else. Mana Gem on Tahm sounds pretty good to me. And we can take Brainworm on it, because why not? And we'll pick up that Strategic Execution. 1 copy should be sufficient. And we go into Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. The foe's sand soldiers everywhere have +2/+0. Azir can do a lot of damage very quickly, and that's why we respect him. We don't draw Yasuo, which is honestly pretty typical.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool ya.
Down from the trees.
Do have Shadow Assassin in hand that'll help us draw. Play a Blastcode Seedling here. If they have a 1 cost, like Dune Keeper, we're gonna want to have mana to deal with that. I think I might just block it though. And maybe you can custom palm the other one. That'll give me a mana gem and get rid of one of their cards. Here, I'll just take 12 damage. And this is why we don't mess around with Azir.
The dark beckons.
Shurima, your emperor has returned.
So we know he has another Azir in hand. Let's see if we can brainworm that away. And we do. Next round will be good, just need to survive, which shouldn't be a problem.
Do not see what is, see what will be.
Even I have good days.
Behold the rewards of your service.
He's never had units on board, so we haven't had any stuns.
And present.
That's kind of great. Maybe I should have kept the Dune Keeper alive. No reason to play that, I don't think. Guess this is fine.
Your Emperor commands.
And yeah, 28 damage here. That's why we do not mess around.
It's too late for you.
Can't even block most of it because of the overwhelm. Not a problem. We are going to win this round.
Now we've got the upper hand.
I think the best Azir could do at this point is maybe a Rise, or the thing that does -2 to everything. I don't know what it's called.
Redemption.
But yeah, we took 36 damage there. Partially because we didn't try Yasuo, partially because we didn't stun anything.
They will know my name.
And we go into Nautilus, whose power is so irrelevant I could not tell you what it is. It is all will drown. When any unit dies, heal the foe's Nexus 1, and the foe tosses 1 if they aren't deep. We're actually going to open with a Blade Twirler here. Could play Yasuo, but we're going to save him.
They'll never see me coming.
Throwing our Fave Blade Twirler is very good.
Means you can't.
Here's our chance. Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
Drop second Fave Blade Twirler. We're going to keep our mana in case we draw something fun. We didn't. And kind of want to pass here, see what happens. But if we don't play Yasuo, that's going to be bad. So we're going to go ahead and play this Blast Code Seedling. And then we'll drop Yasuo. Not quite a board clear yet.
Here's our chance.
They are getting close to deep.
Vessel small, but she ain't lacking courage. Haseki!
Underestimate. I dare you.
No one is promised tomorrow. My kind of lessons. I do all right.
This attack should win the game. I think they could maybe Vile Feast or something, but that's not enough.
I will regain my honor.
Alright. Challenge 29 is Misfortune and Viktor with Formidable, so all units or animated armor, all units have Formidable, and Embrace the Shadows, the foe's attacking units have +1/+0. Actually won't do anything because of the Formidable, but Viktor will get bonus evolve points. And for this we're going to be using Misfortune. I guess I decided that I really want this to die. I have Misfortune 6-star power, which means we're going to be looking for 1-cost units. Wrath is fine, but I want maybe something a little better. And take a Void Lane, I guess. You can just kind of take any 1-cost unit when you're playing Misfortune's deck. Crackshot Corsair with Farsight Alteration is amazing, and Shadow Totem. Just go for that. We go into Viktor, whose power is beyond mere flesh, which is evolution for them. And we are not planning to win this game through our attack power, although most of our units are equal attack and defense, so Formidable won't help or hurt us. First thing I'm going to do is drop Crackshot Corsair. And then that attack will do 52 damage. And apparently at some point I got Misfortunes. Yips, genius. I don't remember doing that, but it's very cool. Makes everything way more survivable. Get double attack. Really only matters if we get something like Elusive. Then we go into Misfortune, whose power is Misfortune power. And we'll reroll everything looking for Misfortune. Double up is a very good ability though. We don't find her. It's a little bit sad, but shouldn't ultimately make any difference. Assume he's not going to attack. Be really weird too. Okay. I was wrong.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp. Don't stand in my way.
When Misfortune blocks, and she basically has to, we play Make It Rain for 7 damage. And that is that.
I'll be damned.
I kind of want a sandwich. Like a turkey bacon avocado. Man, that sounds really good. Wonder if I can convince someone to get that for me. Anyway, that is challenge 29. We're moving on to challenge 30. And that's going to be Gangplank and Nautilus. Special rules are on guard, round start, create a fleeting single combat in all players' hands, and natural talent. Game start, the foe starts with 3 spell mana, so they're going to be able to use that fleeting single combat immediately. And we're going to be using Samira for this as well. And we can take Katarina, why not? With Plunder, we'll be able to play her free a lot of the time. Voidling Shell is bugged, so we're not going to take that. Quick Straight Blade is interesting. I don't know that it's necessarily suicidal on her, but I'm not smart enough to know if it is or not. So we're going to go ahead and skip that. And we go into Gangplank, whose power is the Saltwater Scourge. Round start, the foe summons a powder keg. The first time the foe starts the round with less than 20 health, summon the Dreadway. What we hope to do here is get Samira on the board and then Katarina. It's not going to be very hard. Keeping them alive might be though. So I want to think about this single combat in hand, and also they could have Make It Rain. I think I'll drop Elegant Edge. And there's the Make It Rain and the single combat. Okay. Unlikely they have another single combat. We can play a little more freely here. Drop Legion, or not single combat, Make It Rain. Yeah. They do have the boom ship, so I guess we're gonna take some damage there. They are out of mana for single combat though, so now we're finally safe to play Samira. Use one warning shot, that'll trigger the plunder, which will let us get Katarina down. And then we can play the other warning shot, Blade's Edge, getting rid of this unit here. And then we don't want to play both warning shots, because if we do that, something bad will happen. We'll level, and when we level we get Rally. So we definitely want to attack before we get Rally. Now that we've played our final morning shot, we can attack and finish off the game.
They'll never know what killed them. Too easy. Where was the danger?
Our riff on Katarina is probably just game winning, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to cut our most expensive card, not necessarily our worst. Then we go into Nautilus, who we just saw. So right now Katarina costs 1. If we could figure out a way to draw a card, that'd be really good. Single combat was expected. We got the Blade's Edge there. That will should work with the focusing crystal, right? So why? Oh, okay, Katarina doesn't die, she just gets recalled to hand.
This
Perfect.
might hurt. Violence solves everything.
I wish I had a way to draw a card, because then we would have an infinite combo.
They should be.
When we play
Blood for Noxus.
Blade's Edge, we're going to trigger a Plunder,
It's just a nick.
which will let us drop Samira.
Take the shot or lose the chance.
We'll use all the warning shots. This will make Katarina a bit bigger. This will make the Samira's a bit bigger. Give us a pretty good attack.
No problem.
I think we attack here. Our opponent is out of mana. Katarina is leveled. We get this rally,
Hope they're watching.
and we win. I believe that is all of the things.
Too easy. Where was the danger?
And with that done, I probably should be doing more work. We get some Stardust for completing challenge number 30, and that is all for this set of challenges. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.